Greetings, family, and welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Mumbi. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are very well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life very much in your own narrative, on your own terms, with your first eye fully open. Ask to see what is really going on, family, because we are in very unique and special times. Here in Kenya, we've been dealing with an escalating situation in terms of our politics. And there was a big incident the other day when Kenya's president took a visit to Germany and said on live national German TV that Germany and him and Kenya had inked a deal that would take 250,000 Kenyans to Germany. And he said this on Deutsche Welle, which is their national TV station. I'll actually share a clip from one of the TikToks I did on this at the end of this show. And this has caused such an uproar until the Interior Ministry in Germany, because of course you can't have one president, saying, that other president is wrong. That's literally a diplomatic crisis. But the Minister of Interior had to come and clarify. And he said that no such numbers had been discussed and during the deal. But the citizens of Germany were so pissed off that they even held a citizen assembly online on X Space, and the whole discussion was, the whole racist chants of 70 IQ, black people, whatever, all these things. But the underlying issue is our president lied, and it had a terrible backlash on his citizens and actually put Africans in Germany in danger. Just to make you understand, understand, and overstand how crazy it is, this is, family. In Germany, they're barely 18,000. If they've crossed to 18,000, it's by a couple hundred. So, and also at this time, Germany is in a recession, like most of Europe, which means their economy is slowing down, things are getting more expensive, but the salaries aren't going up, and they have 3 million unemployed people in Germany right now. So they also have an unemployment crisis. Germany is also facing a huge immigration people, literally a huge immigration problem, family. And soon after, they actually, denied the president of Kenya's claims. They announced that they would be closing off, they would actually be, withdrawing from Schengen for a time, which means there'd be no more open borders. They were taking back control of their borders. I keep telling you, family, you'd better know what time it is. You'd better really see what's going on. Because most of the world is in a titanic situation. And yet the powers that be and the governments and the people still trying any effort they can to implement the New World Order. Still trying to depopulate the world and all these things. They're trying to feed a certain narrative, feed a certain agenda to get your attention hooked. But what is happening on the ground is very different, family. Very, very different. And it was very interesting because, Germans went to the point where they were even attacking Kenyans online. And so there was a bit of a, German-Kenyan tension, family. Which is crazy because there's Germans all over Africa, all over Kenya actually, who were given some areas, some beautiful areas of Kenya to gentrify during one of our dictator presidents called Moi. But it's no longer going to be possible, family, for the colonizer to demonize the colonized in his country and expect his citizens to just move freely around Africa. I actually feel, family, that this thing of tourism is going to come to an end soon. People visiting other countries and things like that, with all the tensions that we're seeing, just with people with their own issues. And then now bubbling over into racism and even xenophobia and all those things. I keep saying it's the season for people to return to their nations or to the lands where the people look like them. It's better you do it now, especially if you have young children, especially if you have family, because there will come a time when you won't be able to do it and your life will be in extreme danger. This is for the Africans who are living in Europe, the Europeans living in Africa, the Indians living in Africa. It's not going to be business as usual, and it's because of this whole new world order and the chaos they're going to create, because these are people who operate on the same MO, problem, reaction, solution, order out of chaos. And with the chaos they're creating, they're not going to be able to come to the rescue like we saw in COVID days. No planes will be sent. So instead of risking your family's lives, family, it might be time to move even communities where your people are in Kenya and all those things, those would work. Maybe in the divided states, because we know that's your land. But it's time. It's time for everyone to just go back to their lands and stay put, because there's a spiritual war that is raging. It has hit the astral. It is bleeding into the physical. But when it hits the physical, we hope we'll be here to report. Special shout out to our Patreon family for making this possible and for sponsoring the show, and to everyone that sends us a gratitude donation through PayPal. If you're interested in any of those family, definitely check out the links below. Until next time, Tuko pamoja.